I'm Justin Pritchard. This is the Ford F-150 Tremor. We've got a lot to cover in this video, so let's get started. If you've got questions, like a lot of questions, about the Ford F-150, then you've found the right video and you're about to learn the answers to 14 of the most popular web search questions about it. What engines are in the 2023 Ford F-150? There's a 3.3-liter non-turbo V6 with variable cam timing in the port and direct fuel injection or PDFI fuel delivery system with 2 injectors per cylinder. Output is rated at 290 horsepower and 265 pounds of torque. Using the same cam timing and fuel injection systems, the available 5-liter V8 makes 400 horsepower and 410 pounds of torque. The 2.7-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6 develops 325 horsepower and 400 pounds of torque. And the larger 3.5-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 generates 400 horsepower and 500 pounds of torque. There's a 3.5-liter twin-turbo hybrid V6 called PowerBoost. It generates 430 horsepower and 570 pounds of torque. And Ford's high-performing F-150 Raptor uses a modified version of the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 in a specialized high-output configuration for 450 horsepower and 510 pounds of torque. The Extreme Performance Raptor R runs a supercharged V8 for 700 horsepower and 645 pounds of torque, and the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning uses a combination of electric motors and a battery pack to offer shoppers 2 power output levels. With the standard range battery, look for 452 horsepower, with the extended range it's 580, and regardless of the battery you choose, torque output is identical at 775 pound-feet. Does the 2023 Ford F-150 come with a diesel engine? Well, it did, but not anymore. In 2018, Ford offered the F-150 with a 3-liter Power-Stroke turbo diesel V6. That's 250 horsepower and 440 pounds of torque, though this engine was eventually replaced by the new PowerBoost Hybrid V6 and discontinued after 2021. Does my Ford F-150 have a recall? It's quite possible. Recalls are designed to address latent safety defects, and dealers perform recall work to affected vehicles free of charge. Some vehicles have a few recalls, some vehicles have many. A recall may affect a few dozen copies of a certain model, or tens of thousands of copies, or even every single model produced between a certain time period. You can find a complete list of recent Ford F-150 recalls on the Transport Canada website, or plug the VIN of your F-150 into Ford's customer support website to see which, if any, recalls apply to the specific model you're driving. If you buy a used Ford F-150, be sure to contact Ford of Canada to register as the vehicle's new owner, which helps ensure any future recall notices are sent your way in a timely fashion. How much is a 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning in Canada? Pricing from $79,000 Canadian dollars in XLT trim, from $90,000 in Lariat trim, and from $121,000 in Platinum trim. What is the F-150 Lariat? Well, according to Dictionary.com, a lariat is basically another word for lasso, or more broadly, a noosed rope. According to Ford, the F-150 Lariat is the entry to luxury for F-150 customers. It's available in the Super Crew configuration and intends to appeal to shoppers after more standard equipment, technology, safety features, and luxurious touches like leather seating and branded up-level audio systems. Ford says the F-150 Lariat sits in the middle of the F-150 lineup, above the XL and XLT grades but below the King Ranch, Platinum, and Limited models. Pricing from $69,750 with 2-wheel drive and $74,950 with 4x4. You'll also find Lariat models throughout the Ford truck lineup, from Maverick to F-Series Super Duty. What's the towing capacity of the Ford F-150? There are a lot of different F-150 models and variations, and it's important to know which one you're driving and what its towing capacity is. To see all F-150 towing capacity specs in one place, you're best to check out Ford's Towing Guide's website and track down the F-150 model you're driving. Which F-150 models have a moonroof? You can look for a twin-panel moonroof as an option on F-150 Super Crew models including XLT, Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum, Tremor, and Raptor, and a moonroof is standard on the F-150 Limited. What is Ford F-150 EcoBoost? EcoBoost is a family of high-efficiency turbocharged engines used across various Ford models. The first EcoBoost engine hit the road in 2009 and has since grown to include 9 different engines globally, and several configurations of these can be found under the hood of the F-150. In general, EcoBoost means turbocharged, as all EcoBoost engines run 1 or 2 turbochargers to boost efficiency, torque output, and power. A turbocharger is an air compressor that's driven by the engine's exhaust gases. It forces compressed air into the engine, allowing for more powerful combustion on demand. Key benefits of the EcoBoost engines include a compelling combination of enhanced torque output and increased fuel efficiency. And EcoBoost engines are able to deliver peak torque output at a much lower RPM than a non-turbocharged engine can, thereby boosting throttle response, refinement, and performance. Which Ford F-150s are hybrid? Most F-150 models can be optionally outfitted with a hybrid engine called the PowerBoost engine. You can check for the PowerBoost badge on the lower front doors. The PowerBoost engine is built on the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 but adds an integrated electric motor generator unit and a battery, as well as other components that turn it into a hybrid. With the addition of the electric motor, horsepower and especially torque output grow despite a reduction in fuel consumption. The EcoBoost V6 generates 400 horsepower and 500 pounds of torque. The electrically assisted PowerBoost hybrid version of this engine makes it 430 horsepower and 570 pounds of torque, effectively making more power using less fuel. How does the Ford F-150 Hybrid work? To the standard 3.5-liter turbocharged EcoBoost V6, the PowerBoost engine adds an integrated electric motor within the transmission as well as a dedicated hybrid battery pack. The battery recharges automatically as you drive around, and plugging in to recharge is not required and not possible. The PowerBoost engine generates all of the electricity that it needs automatically with no driver bandwidth required. That self-generated electricity is used to do some of the work of driving the truck, whether boosting the output of the gasoline V6 or driving the F-150 solely with electricity in certain situations. The gas engine needs to run less often and has a lighter workload when running, which reduces fuel consumption. The hybrid engine can even generate electricity when drivers coast or brake, further boosting efficiency. A key benefit of the F-150 Hybrid or PowerBoost is the city driving fuel consumption. The truck achieves the same mileage whether driving in the city or on the highway. Otherwise, the F-150 PowerBoost Hybrid works the same as any other F-150, just put gas in the tank and drive. Which Ford F-150 comes with a built-in generator? That's the F-150 PowerBoost thanks to the Pro Power onboard system. The hybrid engine contains all of the ingredients required to create a mobile generator: a gas engine, an electric motor and generator, and a big storage battery. These components are used to boost power and efficiency while you're driving, but they can be repurposed for the campsite or job site while you're parked too. The Pro Power onboard system is available in 2 output levels with up to 4,000 watts of power available. With your F-150 PowerBoost parked and electrical devices plugged in, the truck supplies constant power via its battery and inverter, and can automatically run its gas engine to generate more power when needed. A full tank of fuel can power multiple high-draw devices for dozens of hours, and there's no need to purchase or move around a separate generator and its fuel. So by cleverly repurposing hybrid driveline components as a mobile generator, F-150 PowerBoost customers get a generator included with their purchase price. Pricing for the PowerBoost engine ranges from $2,200 to $6,175 depending on the engine being upgraded from. Note that for model year 2023, the PowerBoost engine does come standard on the F-150 Limited, and is not available on the F-150 Tremor, which only comes with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6. What is the F-150 FX4? The FX4 is a popular off-road package offered on 4x4 F-150 models in most trims from XL to Platinum. The F-150 FX4 gives itself away partly with box decals. Upgrades elsewhere ensure it's ready for rough road and off-road use in more remote areas, and the FX4 adds a locking rear differential, off-road tuned shocks, skid plates, and both rock crawl mode and hill descent control functionality at the driver's fingertips. According to Ford Canada, the FX4 package costs $1,000 and is a popular choice for both retail and commercial customers. Where is the Ford F-150 built? Final F-150 assembly occurs at one of 2 plants in Dearborn, Michigan or Kansas City, Missouri, and engines are sourced from multiple locations. The 3.3-liter V6 and 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 are built in Lima, Ohio, while the larger 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 is born at the Cleveland Engine Plant in Brook Park, Ohio. The F-150's 5-liter V8 is built in my hometown, Windsor, Ontario. Finally, the 10-speed automatic transmission is sourced from the Livonia Transmission Plant in Livonia, Michigan. What is the Ford F-150 Coyote motor? That's a 5-liter V8 engine that first appeared under the hood of the 2011 Mustang GT and has been updated, tweaked, and enhanced over the years since. Where EcoBoost refers to a range of engines, the Coyote V8 refers specifically to the 5-liter V8 you'll find under the hood of the Ford F-150 and Ford Mustang. The 5-liter quad-cam unit runs a sophisticated variable cam timing system to ensure optimal engine breathing under all conditions. It's also a popular pick for enthusiasts looking to modify.
I'm Justin Pritchard. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below so you never miss a new upload. And until next time, take care and drive safe. Here's a sense of the space around me here. Got plenty of knee room here if I want to sit with my legs a little wider apart. Common controls all falling fairly easily to within reach. We do have to use the central screen here to access climate controls now, but the reach is well within limits here.